approach it, or whatever it may be. Or same with Brad. He had Brad for a year or two in Minnesota. So it's you know, like I said, I'd be crazy not to use those guys as resources. And leading up to this, they've been a huge asset for me.
How fast do you have to get rid of the ball against these guys?
Well, you know, obviously their D-line is solid. You got to get the ball out quick, but you got to protect them. You know, I think that's really moral story. In order to win, you got to be able to run the football. You got to be able to throw the ball down the field. You got to do the small things. But it all starts with protecting, especially with our front five and including our backs. So, you know, the ball's got to come out quick at times. You got to pick your spots to take your chunk shots. But you know, I think, like I said, it's a very good front seven.
Is there anyone else up?
Preparation for this game as compared to what it was a couple of weeks ago when you played? Is it night and day?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now we're game planning. You know, we're actually looking at tape, game planning, putting plays in we think that are going to, you know, work well against our defense. We didn't do that before. We were just calling plays, run plays. There was no game plan. So I go in the huddle, we call a play, I know why we're running it. You know, and before we really weren't. So you're kind of like just kind of flying by the seat of your pants, which is it's tough to play this position as good as everybody is on that side of the ball and have success. So. Yeah, I think it's nice because we're going out there. I understand what plays. I understand the terminology. When they say a formation, I know what we're doing. I mean, it's a lot easier to prepare. I'm not saying it's easier to play, but I'm definitely saying it's easier to prepare and get your mind focused on what they do when you have time to actually sit down and game plan for the opponent.
Brandon, the experience you had against Philly in the